I would say that part credit that to one of the best defensive fronts in the country, and then the other is just putting the guys in the right situations to make the plays, and most of the credit goes to the guys being smart enough to get into those positions and make the plays. Absolutely. Again, you got a guy like that I don't know what Manti had, seven INTs last year. I mean, that's probably unheard of. It could be interesting to go back in history and see when the last linebacker had 7 INTs.
It was 2000.
Was it 2000?
Yeah, surprised.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, you got a guy that has that level of understanding and feel and savviness for the game. I wish I had him back. I think that from our perspective as a defense, last year we didn't empty our playbook. Because we had guys that were starting for the first time, out on the edges, which is a critical position at corner. But they gained a lot of experience. So coming into this year, we feel like with what they've shown, they're capable of doing. From an athletic standpoint, from a mental capacity, we'd like to be able to call whatever's in our playbook. So I don't know if it means that we're going to press 30 times a game, or I just think that it means that we've got some flexibility and we're going to be able to adjust and get into some different packages that we were limited into getting into from last year. Yeah, I mean, if you look back at last year, you just hit it on the head. We were able to get into some nickel situations, but we did it more with our regular personnel on the field. So you're still limiting yourself with some of the things that you can call. You want to make sure that you're putting those guys in a situation where they can be successful. Whereas if you got a guy that's athletic, that can play man, that's savvy enough to be able to play in space, that understands that, he's in a position that's highly attacked on third downs, critical situations. You just feel good about putting someone out on that field that's savvy and has that understanding and allows you to use all your packages. It's difficult because it's those guys are used to being out on an island and defending their space from outside in, and nickel to me is a position where you've got to have some flexibility to be able to rush and blitz. You've got to possibly be ready to set the edge because it's not always pass on third down, depending on the situation. You've got to also be athletic enough to be able to play some man-to-man because, you're thinking nickel is, third down situations. But also, with the way the offense is going now, you'd like to have the ability to possibly get into some different packages on first and second down, and not necessarily wait until third down.